Welcome to your daily focus for August the 25th, 2020. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. You guys rock. Thank you so much, truly. So we have the 25 today, and the 25 energy really stands for success after difficulty. So if you've been going through a difficult time, today is a day where you can get the clarity, the understanding, the help. Something comes in. Something comes in to help you, to help move you forward. Or you break through, you make it through to the other side. You leave it in the past, whatever it was. But today can be a very strong day for where we have been struggling, where we've been trying to get traction, to actually have some success in doing so. Now, if you do the numerology of the day, it's a 19. And that is the sun energy. You know, we talked about that a lot in yesterday's reading, so I won't go into the sun all that much, except raise your vibration, raise your light. Raise your vibration to the energy level of the things that you want to bring in so that you match it. So happiness, joy, laughter, optimism, these are the things that we want to bring into our life today. Absolutely. 1 plus 9 is a 10. That is the wheel energy. That is about moving forward, moving into a new season, a new path, a new start, a new book, a new page. And 1 plus 0 is the 1, which is the magician. So keep those thoughts positive, forward thinking. Because when the magician appears, your wishes always come true. So what are you thinking about? What are you inviting into your life? Through your subconscious thoughts, through your conscious thoughts even. Absolutely. Give it some thought of what you are thinking about, where your mind is going. Is it going into great adventures, or is it going into something that you regretted in the past? Because you could be inviting in either or, your decision, your choice. We all have free will. So get those thoughts to be positive. Add detail to them. We have the sun in Virgo now, so getting our ducks all in a row, understanding what belongs, what does not belong, kind of taking out the trash kind of energy. And we have the Sag energy. I think by the time we all wake up in the morning, or shortly after we have breakfast, perhaps, the moon will have moved into Sagittarius, and that is a very optimistic sign as well. So it'll be a little bit easier to tap into that joy, that happiness, that laughter. But it's also about the adventure we want to step into. So we may even be a little restless today, that our dreams aren't big enough, or our path right now isn't big enough. Routine might actually get into our way, and we won't like the things that is in our normal routine. We'll try and change it up. We'll try and make it different. Education is another thing. Growing the mind, growing the knowledge is something that we can attach to over the next several days. So let's see what the cards have to say for us. So don't worry about any kind of detours on the road today, because it will bring in new opportunities, new people, new events, new things. We are in new moon energy, so expect it, go with the flow, stay open to what comes your way. Look at this. We have the Two of Pentacles. We could be making decisions here. Now, it's a decision on how we want to grow our abundance, and we could grow abundance in many areas of our life. Abundance to you may be good health, happiness, joy. It could be that stature in the community. It could be a promotion, your career taking off. It could be greater spirituality. It could be great friends, family, loved ones. So abundance, it could be money in the bank. Abundance can mean so many different things at so many different levels. And maybe we're trying to choose between the different paths that we can take that will create different types of abundance in our life. And which one do we want to concentrate on right now? Which has maybe the most pull for us, which has the most practical steps that we can take at the moment. And we're kind of weighing out how to go forward and what parts of our life that we really truly want to put our attention on. our focus on in order to grow and bring in the abundance. I just realized I didn't do my lips. Tilly uncut. Then we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is that aha moment, that epiphany. And I've been talking about this since the new moon. Getting that aha moment, getting that epiphany. That realization, that clarity, that understanding, that idea that nobody's ever thought of. Or at least in the way you have thought of it. This is about growing the dreams, attaching yourself to something that pops in your mind. Taking it that extra step. Giving it some thought, some attention. What if? What if? And then the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords, this is a restless energy. This is where we think of all those little details. And Virgo can kind of make us go into all those little details. And we can kind of get lost in all the little details. So watch that we're not overthinking things. That we are placing drama, anxiety, fears where it doesn't belong. Okay, recognize it for what it is. It could very well be anticipation of what's to come. And of course we're a little fearful. Of course we're a little apprehensive. We've never been there before. So it only makes sense to be a little worried, a little cautious. But, this is a time to take a risk on yourself, to believe in yourself, to believe that God, your angels, your spirit guides have your back. So don't let yourself get going down these rabbit holes of thoughts, especially if it's taking you to a negative place. You control those thoughts. They're your thoughts. So grab a hold of them and start spiraling them into something fantastic and wonderful and out of this world kind of dreamland. Allow yourself to raise your energy at every possible moment. Watch those thoughts that come in, that weigh us down, that worry us. The ego loves stepping in when we have a great idea, and the ego says, seriously, you're going to do that? Let's see this, yeah. And how exactly do you propose we're going to do this? You don't want to do that. You don't want to stay here where it's safe. We know how much we bring in. We know the situation. We know the people that surround us. Why do we want to try something completely different? What if we fail? Then we've lost it all. Oh my goodness, we can't have that. It's about trusting yourself, taking a risk on yourself. An educated risk, mind you, but a risk nonetheless. If you've been being pulled or called to a certain area in your life, pay attention right now. Those aha moments, those epiphanies, those revelations. They hold great answers within. So contemplate them, pray on them, meditate on them. Let's get a mantra card here for ourselves. And this is the Mystical Wisdom deck. I always list the decks in wherever the box is, down or off to the side, or I always list the decks in order because I do believe they are beautiful decks. And if you're anything like me, I have to kind of see a lot of the cards before I really want to invest in the deck. Look at who came back. Archangel Raphael came back, provider of healing for mind, body, and spirit. So, wow. She's back. He's back. They're back. I don't think angels have a sex, so I kind of don't like it when I hear he and she, and there I went and used it myself. So, they, the Archangel Raphael. And if you look at most pictures of an angel, it may look male, but it may look female, and it kind of blends, showing a true balance, a perfect harmony of the male and female energy working together, united together within one being. So, Archangel Raphael is one of God's holy angels whose role is to minister to God and his people. Raphael, which means God heals, bestows divine healing and miracles to people and animals upon the earth. For those of you who want to become healers, doctors, care workers, it's comforting to know that you have an almighty angel ready and waiting to be of service to help you learn and grow. Summon Raphael to your side if you're in need of healing and support. I think this is an angel that we could call every day for some kind of healing and support. It's a hard world we live in. It's a hard life that we have to walk. So I think every day is a beautiful day to ask for healing, for protection. Raphael encourages you to surrender to negative thoughts and replace them with forgiveness and love, as this will encourage your recovery and honor your inner peace. The mantra is, I feel love and healing, and surrender negative thoughts. And I think I changed it yesterday to, I feel love and healing, and invite in positive thoughts. So keep it in the positive, absolutely. Let's get an animal card. Tangled Wishes is back. This is another one that's starting to reappear all the time. I love what it talks about when it talks about the Christmas lights, because I can relate to that so well. And I opened right up to it. Wow. Okay, Tangled Wishes. Ask for assistance. So once again, it's about asking for assistance. Now remember, when that assistant appears, welcome it. Embrace it. Don't say, oh no, I can do this on my own. Take the assistance. Crying is all right in its own way while it lasts, but sooner or later you have to stop and still decide what to do. The ladybug originated in Europe during the Middle Ages when insects were destroying the crops. Legend says Catholic farmers prayed to the Virgin Mary for help, and it wasn't long before ladybugs appeared and ate the pests that were destroying the crops. The farmers referred to the bugs as the beetles of Our Lady, with the red wings representing the Virgin Mary's cloak and the black spots her joys and sorrows. So the message with Ladybug is to let go, to ask for help, and then accept that help. We receive messages frequently, but are often too stressed out or too contained within our own grief or lives or maybe too stubborn to see the messages between the worlds. Whether you've experienced a death, a divorce, a breakup, bad news coming in, feel like you've lost your life purpose or drive, it's so easy to get caught up in the negative. The smog only gets deeper and deeper the longer you allow yourself to sit within it. And so how do you get out of the smog? You sit and just be. So many times when we are experiencing a loss, we are afraid of going within our own mind and actually grieving. It's okay to grieve, and it doesn't mean you're weak. It makes you human, and it's part of the healing process. It truly is. So if you feel like crying, if you just feel like crying and you don't even have a reason, but you just want to cry, allow yourself to, for goodness sakes. You don't have to be so strong that you have to be strong for yourself when you're all alone. And I do readings for people, and I see this more and more, that we've learned to be so strong and so courageous and so on the outside that even when we get to our alone time, we can't drop the facade. We can't let our true feelings out, because at that point, now I see this in a lot of people, they don't know where it'll stop or if it'll stop because they've been bottling it up for so long. And it's holding you back. It's weighing you down. It's not allowing your self-expression to truly shine like it was meant to. It's also all right for you to seek assistance from those who can help. No angels, spirit guides, animal guides, those here on this earthly plane are ready and willing to assist. You just have to make the first move. Just like Christmas lights, your life's wishes can be a tangled up mess. Step by step, with patience, with perseverance, you can untangle your wishes into something actual and real. Life is good. Have faith that you can move forward. Your path may be a tangled mess now, but you have to believe. Because sitting there, sulking in sadness, won't help you get to where you need to go. And it's time for you to dream. It's time for you to manifest your goals. It's time for you to become clear on your wishes. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.